Uniforms are out here?
To the public.
Interesting. Public information request forms too? You know?
The administrators know that, 'cause right now we're just receiving them, however.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can write one on a blank sheet of paper too, yeah, that's good. Is there like a watch commander or, somebody that I can talk to? Or
Yeah.
somebody on shift, like a sergeant or something?
Yeah, it would just probably be a few minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
Field.
Yeah, no
Do you
problem.
wanna give me your name, or should I just tell them
Just tell them one of the people.
one of the people?
Yeah, it's not a name, but it's just what I am, it's not nice to call people names.
Okay.
You ever heard that before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have a name that I go by.
But you're not one of the people.
Yeah,
You- You're a servant of the people. People are above the government. They're not in the government, right? People have the rights. You don't have rights. You have duties and privileges
Right, when I'm at work.
all the time. Even when you're off work, you don't get to post anything you want on Facebook that can make the department look bad, right? Because you have policies, right? If you want to keep that job, you need to bite your tongue, right? You don't have free speech, right? You have to dress how you're told. Every pin has to be just in the right spot. Your boots have to be shiny and clean, right? Mine don't, because I'm one of the people and I have rights. And people don't have names.
I can get one for you then.
Right, yeah, thank you. Do you know, my friend here?
Hi.
Not personally, no, but.
No, but you know of him?
I'm sure we've seen him on.
He's really nice to you guys, right? And for some reason, one of your gang members signed, Adam signed. He thought that it would be a good idea to just go and kidnap my friend here off the street, for doing nothing wrong, just taking pictures. Right? And when you have one bad officer that does something like that, it makes all of you look bad. You agree with that? Thank you, Manny. But you said it'll be a few minutes for the.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's in the field right now. Maybe we can talk to Driver.
Oh, there's nobody here like this. Do you know who his supervisor is? Sane? He's a information request. Maybe you can just help me, and I don't need to write it down. I'm trying to find out his supervisor. So so I can try and get a hold of him. But I wasn't specifically trying to talk to him today unless he happened to be here or available. But any, supervisor I would think would do, right?
The way some of your officers have treated my friend Al. And usually when I come down here, I'm not down here to make friends. I'm down here to protest the police department. And usually I make sure to give everybody the middle finger and call everybody a pig. But you've been so professional, I think that I'm going to bite my tongue. So I appreciate your professionalism.
Hi guys.
Hello.
How you doing, sir? How can I help you?
You're the supervisor.
I'm the traffic sergeant. Yes.
Okay. Well, Adam signed. I want to make sure you have the right signs. I know there's two signs.
Okay.
Leonardo, but we're
Okay.
not talking about Leonardo. We're talking about Adam.
Okay.
You know my friend here, right? You said you've always been very respectful.
Al?
of him.
Yes.
Al Sokal? Yes. Well, Sign arrested him,
Okay.
right? And he wasn't doing anything wrong. He never crossed any tape or
Okay.
anything. It was just an accident scene, right? Like a power line was down or something, right? The area was taped off.
Very familiar with that
He
day.
never crossed the tape,
Okay.
right? So I'm curious what exactly this arrest is for.
Well, I can tell you this, when it comes to an arrest, Al's an adult. We'll deal with Al directly.
No, you'll
So-
deal with all of us.
Well,
Right.
I can tell you this, but see, I know what you guys are trying to do here.
Oh, you do?
Al, I've dealt with you very fairly
You know
throughout
my
the years.
intent?
If you have a question,
Do you know my
you can,
intent?
I'm speaking to
You're
him.
talking to me.
I'm speaking to
I'm
him.
here. I'm the one who has.
And I'll
meeting
deal with you in a second.
No, you're not
Al,
gonna
if you
deal
have
with
anything
me.
you want to speak with,
You're not
I'm
gonna
not going to deal with
me.
you. If you have a complaint against
No,
Officer
you
Simon, I'll be more
are
than happy
going
to
be
take it from you.
respectful.
I am being
Okay, I
respectful.
wanna know why you and your department ripped one of the people off of the street for taking pictures.
That was explained to him
Well,
when
you're
he
gonna
was
explain it
arrested.
to
I
me.
don't have to.
Well,
So
somebody's
what I
gonna
do want to
explain it
deal with
to
is
me.
you have a complaint
You're
against
just-
Officer Simon, I'll be more than happy to deal with that.
So
Please
if
go
you
ahead with
wanna
your
bury your
complaint.
head in the sand and you think it's all gonna go
No,
away,
I'm here to
it's
take your
not.
complaint.
This Fontana PD has had it real fucking good.
Okay.
You got the nicest cop watcher in the United States
Mhm.
here that doesn't ever disrespect you,
Okay.
doesn't ever treat you rude in any fucking way,
Okay.
and you can't get it through your fucking pig heads to leave your hands off of him.
Okay.
You don't put your hands on a fucking citizen unless they commit a crime,
Okay.
okay? Why don't you guys go solve a crime instead of harassing Al
Do you have a
SoCal?
complaint that you want to file, officer?
I'm gonna have a lot of
Well, no,
complaints.
because you're not
and
gonna sit
others
here
are
and
gonna
swear
have
to me.
more.
Tell me
I'll
the
do
complaint that
whatever
you
the
have.
fuck I want. Are you familiar with the First Amendment?
Yeah.
Have you
Are
read
you
it?
familiar with that? I don't have to sit here and listen to you yell. What I do
Oh,
have to do, what I do have to
Point to
do
the
is you
spot
have
on
a
a doll where you've been hurt, okay?
Are you going to?
Point to the spot.
Are you
Is
going
it
to
your
make the point
feelings?
that I'm
Are
trying
you a
to
little
make?
butthurt?
Do you have a
Do you
complaint
have
that
a
you want to
cop's
make?
plane?
Do
Do you need
you
some
have a-
ointment?
Do you have a complaint that you
Yeah,
want to
I'm
make?
trying to make it, but
No,
you wanna
you're being rude
not
and you're-
deal with me. You
I
wanna
will
look
deal
at
with you
him
all day long.
with
I don't
those
care.
fucking eyes and shit, like you're gonna intimidate him.
I'm not
You're not gonna
intimidating him.
intimidate him, and you're not gonna intimidate me or anybody else, bro.
Okay.
This is gonna become a big fucking story.
Okay.
You fucked with my friend
Okay.
that didn't do anything to you.
Do you have a
Or
complaint you would
sign,
like to file?
Right, and it's not the first time.
Do you have a complaint that you would like to file with me? Because
Not
you
like
haven't.
the second,
you
I
haven't
have
given me
the form,
anything.
as you can see,
You
but now
had
I'm gonna
asked to
have to
speak
get
with me to
another
speak with
one.
an officer. You
Now
asked
I'm
to speak
gonna
with
have
me
to
about
get
him
another
later.
one.
Go
And
ahead.
you wanted to get out of line with me real quick, real quick.
Anything else I can do,
Right?
sir?
You got,
I'll get the watch
you
commander
have
for you, okay?
forgotten your position in life. You're on the bottom, bro.
I'll get the
The
watch
people
commander.
are on top.
If you want to wait in the lobby, I'll get the watch commander. I was gonna
I'll
try to
wait
deal
where
with this.
I
I
wanna
man.
wait right fucking
You
here.
want-
Okay.
You decided to go
I'll
and
get the
try and look
watchman
at
in
Al and
Alright.
say that he's gotta talk to you directly. We can all come in here and address this one by one.
Or 3x3.
Yeah, or 3 by.
Al SoCal is a matter of public interest. And you want to fall in line, no matter how dumb I tell you. Shout out to our friend who says women's all the time. But they beat feet. They ran and ducked for cover. They're hiding in the room closet, I believe, because we have one of the people here, and I don't think that they want to hear what one of the people has to say. This is got badges. They're unaccountable. They have a tyrant police chief that's just as tyrannical as all of the officers here, and they do what they want because they got guns and they got badges. So if you're listening, California legislators, and one can hope that someday you see this, Fontana PD says F you. Make a new law. Shall be immediately arrested. None of whom are in this chat. But despite all of the protestations of the copsuckers and the bootlickers and the trying to see.
Yeah, from the.
Okay. Are we going out here?
Yeah, we can talk in here.
Hold on, hold on. Well, we were talking to Schlatterbeck earlier, and, this is my friend Al SoCal, right? And from my perspective, Fontana has it really good, okay? Al SoCal is nothing but respectful to all of you, right? He never gives anybody a hard time, and yet still, we have Adam Sign that can't keep his hands off them, right? And he went and arrested Al SoCal for doing nothing. He didn't cross any tape. Just taking pictures. Right? If you guys have a scene, you need to tape it off. If it's taped off, somebody can go up to the tape. You're not supposed to cross it, right? That's what the tape says. Do not cross.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't say don't go up to it. Don't get within 5 feet. Right?
No, I didn't say that, but.
Right, you
Was
can
that-
get up to the tape.
That's on the no tape.
So what's the issue here then?
Well, that Fontana PD arrested him, right?
Correct.
And we wanna know, and see now, it's gonna be a big story,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because there's no call for it, right? Al SoCal treats you so good. And he can't get any, rights in this town or what? There's a First Amendment, right? He has a right to film you guys. He has a right to do that. And it's like there's crimes going on. There's murders, there's rapes, but yet all sign can focus on is going and chasing him around. It's ridiculous, right? And it's that one officer that makes this whole department look bad now, right? Because you're all on blast now, right? Because you couldn't just deal with Al SoCal, right? And now, I'm not that way, right? I mean, I'm gonna throw like protest after protest after protest until you guys can get it through your heads, right? And a lot of others are gonna come here and do the same thing, right? Because this is a matter of great public interest. You see, and Schlotterbeck comes out here and he wants to turn to him and glare at him and try and intimidate him into keeping this between him and you guys. But this isn't between him and you guys. This is between the people and their governments, right? And everything you do is a matter of great public interest. We have a right to know now, right? And one by one, we can come in here and address our concerns. One by one, we can come in here and have a conversation with you, or 3 by 3, right? But it would have been much easier had you just been respectful of Al here. Because this is a movement going on all around the country, and I'm being honest with you, there's nobody more respectful than him.
I always try to be respectful, but
You're not saying much.
I'm just
try.
listening. I don't know what you're gonna say.
Well, Sign needs to go. He's making $250,000 a year, all total with his benefits package. He's gotta go, man. You need to make that happen.
Okay, so what can I do for you today? Because that's not gonna
You can
happen.
get started, if that's not gonna happen, you've already
he's not-
decided?
Yeah, he's not gonna go nowhere. It doesn't get decided because you want him to go, he goes, so.
Surprise.
So what can I help you with? What do you need from me?
I see.
Because you told me you're, in a situation with Al. Al can get a copy of his report to his defense attorney and everything will be in there.
Uh-huh.
We can't give that to you, he knows that. Other than that, there's
I
nothing else
didn't
that I
ask
can
for
do
the
for you.
report.
What do you need from me then?
Well, I need, you to understand the First Amendment. Do you know the 5 rights in the First Amendment?
Yes, I do.
What are they?
I'm not gonna get into that with you
Oh,
guys.
so you
right
don't
now,
know. So you don't know. So you
Can I
don't
help
know.
you with anything else?
So you don't know. Now you're gonna do the robot move. Can I help you with something else? What have you helped me with so far?
I don't know, you wanted to talk to the watch commander and listen to you. I'm asking you what
I
else.
never
can I
asked
do?
to talk to a watch commander.
That's what Schlotterbeck said, so
Okay,
that's why.
Schlotterbeck lied.
Okay.
Okay, Schlotterbeck ran away like a scared little piggy, and he said he was gonna get a watch commander because he went to tell his daddy, and you're Schlotterbeck's daddy, right? And
No, I'm not his dad.
you're his daddy.
I don't look nothing like Schlotterbeck and
You're
Schlotterbeck's
his
not my
daddy.
son.
Okay, yes you are.
No, I'm not his dad.
Yes you are.
I'm his supervisor.
You
but
are
not his dad.
Schlotterbeck's daddy.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, it's been decided. It's gonna be on the
Anything else?
thumbnail.
So what else can I do for you? Is
Um,
there anything that I'm gonna be able to help you out with, you gentlemen? Like,
Yeah, can we get some training, some First Amendment training for Sign?
yes, we'll do that.
Oh,
We
you
can-
will?
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, wow.
It's good for all of us to have First Amendment.
It is good. It is good, especially if you actually learn it.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be easier just to read the First Amendment, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe so.
Right? The right of the people to peaceably assemble,
Mm-hmm.
speech,
Mm-hmm.
right? The
one I like the
petition.
best, religion.
Oh, that's the one you like the best?
Yeah.
Well,
I like
you
that
you
one.
don't have it. You don't have any rights.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Okay. Anything else? sir?
You don't know that? You think
Anything
you have
else?
rights?
Anything else?
Anything else? So you're super rude.
Not being rude.
You're a commander?
Yes.
Is
The
your
watch
body
commander.
cam going?
Yes, it is.
Is that your personal phone
From the
recording,
beginning.
or- Huh?
Yes, it's been going on from the beginning, just like yours.
Oh, okay. And so is that considered secret information too of the Fontana Police Department?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe?
Mhm.
Maybe. Huh. Because all across the country, body cams are freely available.
Yeah,
And I
you
find
can put a
out-
public request act if you want.
Yeah, but according to you, that can't be released.
I didn't say that. I
You
said
did
maybe.
say that. You said you can't give me the report, and
maybe.
you said you can't give body cams.
The report we
Even
can't
though I
give
never
you.
even asked for any of them.
If you want to try to request it, that's up to you. But SoCal Out probably can get one through his attorney.
Yeah. I asked the courts before and they told me that it's not really public, so they always try to deny the courts. And here they call it. Here they were super cool here, right? But the courts at San Bernardino, they're like, I have a court date in a few months, so I want to try to
Yeah,
get
you
mine and
can
stuff.
get it.
So
You can fight your case that way.
because they told me it's not public, but at the same time, I wanted to see what happened and what exactly happened, because I wasn't able to record myself,
Yeah.
So
Understandable.
kind of frustrated, It's like,
No, I get it. So
I feel like
I
there was
know you,
injustice
we go
and-
back.
yeah,
I know
many
you.
years.
Yeah. I've always been fair to you.
Yeah.
So. But I don't know what else we can do today for you gentlemen, but.
And you were driving one of the cars.
Well, I don't know what you can do, I mean, except all of you obviously seem to be doubling down, on pig-headedness, right? And that's not a good look, I think you guys need to shape up or ship out, right? Because, I noticed that you're having a hard time keeping employees, right? You're not getting them as fast as you're losing them.
Yeah,
Right,
unfortunately.
and that's because you're not respectable anymore. You're not respectable, right? And if you were respectable, then you would be able to get officers, right? And we wouldn't be in here filming you and asking so many questions, right?
All right, gentlemen. Well, if that's all I can do for you guys, then I'll be on my way. SoCal, anything for you or anything here?
Not really. I'm just waiting for my court date. That's all
Okay.
to get everything settled up and
All right,
stuff.
man.
So,
Well, good luck with that. And
Thanks.
Fortunately, you have your right to be in court and tell your side of the story too. So that's part of the way it goes. So
Yeah.
all right. So good luck with that. All right,
Thank you.
gentlemen.
What's the line across your badge for?
Okay. Fallen officer.
Yeah, who?
Riverside.
Oh, recently I think, or yeah,
Recently,
yeah.
he'll
The
be
motorcycle.
buried,
I think
yeah.
the motorcycle. Yeah.
Very-
How did you fall?
I don't know. I don't have the details. So. All right, gentlemen. Good
So,
luck.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
before you go, I just didn't wanna talk over everybody, I was waiting my turn. I need you because I wanna make an official complaint
Okay.
against Officer Sign,
Okay.
and I wanna do it verbally.
Okay.
My complaint is that, I believe it was on your last DUI checkpoint. Where was that, Al, that night that I was there? Was that on Sierra?
And Randall. Yeah.
Sierra and Randall. It was your last DUI checkpoint. Unfortunately, based on the behavior of some of your officers, I had to open up a can of 1A whoop ass on him. And what that means is that I had to exercise my right to freedom of speech and redress my government. And Officer Sign, in full uniform, under color of authority, with a gun on his side and enough ammunition to kill 45 to 50 people, told me to shush. He said it was quiet time. I had to remind him that it's not quiet time when it comes to the First Amendment. It's never quiet time. I'm out in an industrial area or in a commercial area. I'm not in a private, I'm not in a residential zone. How dare he shush me? It was unprofessional, number one. And number two, he tried to coerce me out of my right to free speech and out of my right to redress my government. You don't shush somebody with a gun on your side when they're exercising their First Amendment right to redress their government. Had your officers been acting professionally and appropriately, I would have never had to open the can of 1A whoop ass that night. It dealt with the tape they had put up. They were trying to push Al SoCal back away from the tape. He was on the outside of the tape. When we're outside the tape, we're outside the tape. If you want us to be back further from outside of where the tape is, then move the tape. Don't yell at citizens, don't yell at the people, because they're outside of the tape, because you have some imaginary buffer zone in front of the tape. The tape is the tape. The tape is the line. If you want the line further back, move the tape further back. Don't yell at citizens because they're too close to the tape. So my official complaint against him is that he tried to interfere with my constitutional right to free speech and to redress my government by shushing me. It's both unprofessional and I believe that it's official misconduct. If I had a gun on my side and I started giving you commands, you might be intimidated, perhaps if you were off duty or unarmed, or maybe not you specifically, maybe your wife or your child. If I had a gun on my side and I started giving them commands, maybe they might feel intimidated and a little bit reluctant to exercise their free speech. So it was both unprofessional and it was misconduct. You don't get to coerce the people out of exercising their right to free speech because you don't like what they're telling you or because you don't like the fact that they're holding you accountable. You have my complaint, and this will be the third, or actually the fourth complaint that I've made against a Fontana peace officer for unprofessional behavior, and not one of those complaints has ever been responded to. So I got my fingers crossed that this complaint will actually be responded to. You can get me at sheepshowmedia@gmail.com to give me the status of the complaint. And I have one more thing that I want to say to you because you brought it up and you opened the door. You mentioned religion. I'm a born-again Christian. I'm saved by grace and I'm filled with the Holy Spirit, and I read the Bible every single year from cover to cover, and I've done it for the past 8 years. I know what the Word of God says. I know what the Bible says. You don't get to hide behind religion, because if Jesus Christ were here right now, today, with me, he would be on my side, not yours. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Anything else?
I can't think of anything else.
All right, gentlemen. Well, you guys have a good
I
day.
do have just one quick thing. What you were describing is also loitering.
Okay.
It's loitering. Interfering with the free exercise of public property. That's loitering.
Okay.
That's a crime.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you. All right.
All right.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. I'm blessed all day, every day. I don't need any luck. Christ intercedes for me with the Father, and he prays for me every single day. The last thing I need is luck.
Have you been helped?
Sit here. Hello, good to see you, MD. Encourage everybody to file lawsuits against the city of Fontana. Maybe then, just maybe, and I give it a big fat giant maybe, command staff of the Fontana Police Department will care just a little bit more.